Shows at the festival. How are we feeling? Yeah? Has anyone seen any good shows so far? Good. Okay, well, look, this is the spirit that we're going to do this show in. This is one of the best shows at the festival, right? Normally, when you go and watch improvised comedy, it's absolute, cover your ears, dog shit. Honestly, right? Terrible, right? We are the only show where, she's right. This is the only show where we get 3 genuinely fantastic comedians, and they are going to be making up a panel show for you on the spot. This is one of my favorite shows to perform. I reckon we're just going to get stuck in. Normally, I'd warm the audience up. You look pretty warm yourself, yeah? You look like you've warmed yourselves up. I've got to stop the double entendres. I have. So, there we go. That's good. It's actually better for us when the audience bring their own jokes. It's good and saves us the job. So, are you ready to meet your contestants? Yeah. Are you ready to meet your contestants? Yeah. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to bring the contestants onto the stage. The contestants are going to grab one of these cards at random. You can see I have not interfered with anything in this vicinity. I haven't. Right? They're going to grab a card at random and they're going to do up to 1 minute of improvised stand-up comedy. Let me be clear. Stand-up comedy is really hard, right? It's doubly hard when you don't know what you're talking about, right? So even if they're a little bit funny, my advice to you for a good show is patronize these comedians, yeah? Raise the roof. Imagine it's one of them that's done a drawing you put it on the fridge even though you know it's bad. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. That's right. That's the kind of low energy, bitter sarcasm we're looking for. That's why we come back to Edinburgh every year. Are you ready to meet your first panelist? Please be able to get the rock at the stage. Alexander Bennett! Woo!
Right. Well, obviously I've got to go for that, haven't I? Genitalia euphemisms.
That's what she wrote.
Yeah. She's quite a posh kid. It's her name. That'll do. A
round of applause for Alexander Bennett, everybody. And sit down on this chair. There's obviously not enough cable. And keep that applause going as well to the stage. My friend, colleague, and dare I say, lover, Katheryn Henson, everybody. Hey. Katheryn Henson. Katheryn Henson. Katheryn Henson.
Clap if you believe we've ever been lovers. Oh my God!
I am toxic.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
That's Katheryn's confidence shattered for the rest of the show.
Okay.
That got shattered when her dad left.
I started disassociating the moment I got up here, so I don't know. Okay, so I just want to point out, this one says bottle, toes, and panda. So, which one of you kids wrote this? The one wearing the panda on the shirt? You wrote this. The two. This was a combined effort.
I got a joke about pandas.
Oh, all right. Are you guys? Ollie's gonna do my joke. What do you say?
But it's in Japanese.
It's in Japanese.
Does anyone here speak Japanese?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Okay. You do a little Thomas. Easy now. It's the joke is, taberarenai pan wa nan desu ka? Panda. And the reason is that means what's a bread that you can't eat? A panda. Because the word for bread in Japanese comes from the Portuguese pau, and that becomes pam, and then da means is. It's the copula. So
what's
panda.
the joke?
The joke is, what's a pan you can't eat? It's a pan.
You know, if we're not laughing, we're learning.
Yeah,
so
that's right. Who else at this fringe can say that they've been heckled in 720 pixels? And keep that applause going. You didn't get a point. And keep that applause going as well to the stage. My friend, colleague, and dare I say lover. See, I'm not a sexist. Al Kitson, everybody. It's Al Kitson. It's Al Kitson.
It's an awkward moment to say, as we are lovers, I tend to go away, Alex. I've never corrected you in 3 years.
Really?
Yeah, it's fine.
Can I still call you Kitson?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm the biggest comedian called Kitson at the Fringe.
Cool. What are your options, Kitson?
Someone's called cow poo. Yeah, I'm from the countryside. I'm from Devon originally.
Woo!
That's fucking sarcastic. People don't fucking get people don't get Devon at all. My ex-girlfriend, she once turned around to me and said, "Do you want to go on a farm experience day?" I'm from Devon. Like, my child was kind of a farm experience. I didn't know what they were, so I had to I was like, "What's that?" And she was like, "Oh, they're amazing, right? I've been on before. They're only 90 quid. Basically, what you do is you go down to a farm for the day, and you milk the cows. There's cow poo, and then you muck out the pigs, and you pick fruit." I was like, "That's not a fun day out." Like, to me, you just worked a shift. Like, that's someone else's job you've paid to do. Like, you just confused. You don't get that. I've got loads of mates who are now farmers. Not one's ever turned around to me and been like, "Oh, you know what, Alex? Here's something we can do at the weekend. You want to go to the city and do an office experience day? Yeah, we're going to do some Excel spreadsheets." I'll fucking leave it there.
No, it's good. It's good. Do you know what? That would have got the point if you were performing to a load of audience that had jobs.
So I should have explained.
Yeah. What working for a living is.
Yeah.
These are your contestants, everyone. Round of applause. Nice. So, this is what happens. You got a point for your excellent stand-up comedy. You didn't get a point because I did it for you. And you got a point because they all laughed. So that's good, isn't it? Katheryn, you're in a bath of noodles.
You're very perceptive.
Is that the response if a guy says, "Can you send me nudes?"
Yes, yes, exactly. Yes. So the first time someone asks you that, you send them that photo, okay, of me.
Or that photo. That'll put a stop to it right away. Yeah.
Remember what I've done? Take your face out. Make it anonymous.
The worrying thing is that is me naked. So that's what I look like with my shirt off.
That's funny. So, it was funny.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah.
That was funny?
Yeah, it's
That
funny.
was funny?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, get a point. Why not?
Oh, he got a point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it works. So, you just got to be funny. Katheryn in today's show will be playing the role of female comedian. So,
My dick is bigger than yours.
That's true. No, it's true. That is true. Actually, it's true. That's true.
That's actually it. That's actually it. That's a very long, thin
That dick has
dick.
to play a game of Snake. Okay. Are you taking notes? Because there's a lot you're going to have to go through. Yep. So, let's move on. So, we found out a little bit about our contestants and their abilities, but this show is not about these panelists. The show is about you, today's audience. So we found out some information about your audience. Let's see what audience you're going to be performing for today. We've asked this audience whether they prefer lemon and herb or extra hot. Today's audience prefers, by quite a big margin, an audience of basic bitches. That's right. I like that. I like that energy. Are you booing?
You could just say white, Ollie. I don't know why.
We've also asked this audience whether their life is a complete fantasy or a series of crises. And this audience is... Nice. Half of you are in crisis, and the other half are the friends of those people who are answering WhatsApp voice notes at 3 a.m. going, "It will be fine, go to sleep." Is that hit a nerve there? Good. Is your life in crisis normally, Alex?
Yeah, absolutely. I noticed that it's not quite half, it's 52%. And going what I know by 52%, you cause your own crises.
That's a Brexit joke. It's good. It's funny. We've asked this audience whether they love a good mystery or a good roast. And today's audience loves by a big margin. There's no mystery. Maybe that's why you came to a show down in a basement. You're like, how bad can it be? We're showing you. We've asked this audience whether they're making their own path or going with the flow. Alex Kitson, not Al anymore. What is? What do you reckon? This audience said.
I reckon, judging what we know so far, I reckon that they are making their own path. To Boringville. I'm basically pure little lemon herb. That's really maybe cross. I reckon they're making.
All
their
right,
own
let's
path.
have it out.
Fuck.
I mean, to be honest, those are the same people that are picking lemon and herb. You're absolutely spot on. And finally, we've asked the audience whether they prefer a cozy night in versus a fun day out. Katheryn, which one are you?
Well, we got 6 kids in the front rows. Oh, you're asking which one I am, not they are.
Yeah, what are you?
Well, I'm here, so a fun day out.
Is this fun?
No.
But you're out of the house.
I'm out of the house.
Hey, that's
I'm
a
out of
win.
the house. And then I get a cozy night in at the end. So I feel like I get both, you know?
My place or yours?
Ugh, I hate when he does this.
Katheryn doesn't have a place.
I was talking about fish. That's not a double entendre. So this audience said, grow up. 72% would choose oh, yeah.
That's what I was going to say
Oh,
about
that's
that. Yeah.
That's fun. Whooping's fun. Whooping's fun. Do you know who wants to do a whoop? That's good. That is good. Do you want to do another one? That's good.
You're very enthusiastic. I like
Have you been to the show before? No.
You've been to any show before?
Do you know how this works?
Loving it, this guy.
You're happy to be here, happy to be alive.
You're pure vibes, aren't you?
You're MDMA as a person.
I think this is one of a series of crises.
What's your name? Isabella, of course it is. And which private school did you go to? All right, not educated. And is this Isabella's friend? What's the most chaotic thing that Isabella's done this week? All right, this month/quarter. She agreed to go on a date with a guy that's horrible. Oh, let's not shame that.
I'm right fucking here.
We are going to have to tone the swearing down as much as possible, but in this instance, I'll allow it, because that is grotesque.
Sure, now we tone down the swearing.
So why did you agree to go on a date with an awful guy?
Just kind of ran into him.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, all right, I'm meant to be getting over someone else, so I was like,
Oh, no, that's what you should do. Yeah, you should date someone immediately after. No, it's true.
it's been a month.
Yeah, 100%. It's like if you've got a hangover, that's the alcohol leaving your body. Drink more, right? That's what you need to do. Yeah.
He's just, I don't really like him. So
No, but you.
it doesn't really make any sense.
No, but it doesn't make. Yeah, but you should definitely go on a date with him. Where you going? Nando's.
We haven't decided.
You haven't decided.
He told me he was going to make me dinner a few months ago.
Don't let that happen.
No, I know.
Yeah.
And you see, kids, sometimes people aren't in relationships because they love each other. They're in relationships because they're too afraid to be alone.
I missed that episode of Paddington.
Good. All right. Well, based on what we found out about this audience, we're going to ask the panelists a question to see if they've got the measure here. So, Stephen, what's the question today? All right. We've asked this audience whether they think they are a complete original, yes or no. So, do you think, based on what we found out about today's audience, when asked the question, are you a complete original? They said yes or no. We're going to go with Katheryn first.
I want to say they said yes, but the lemon and herb makes me think they said no, you know?
Two things. One, herb. Second, go home.
She doesn't have a place.
52%, not you?
So I've missed you. Let's. So you're saying the audience are. They think they might be original, but actually they're going to say they're original even if they're not.
Yes.
So you're saying yes.
Yes.
Cool.
We didn't bring 8 children to this.
Yes. We've not forgotten. I'm
I'll never forget
already
this.
I'm already
Very original and not irresponsible. Good brand. Yeah, absolutely. They look so scared.
Apparently the show was listed as you. Universal. Yeah. But yeah, not bad. So you think the audience says they're original or not?
I agree with the thing. I think everyone thinks they're an original because they've got like, I've got my funky socks on or something.
Have you?
No. But I've got shoes that make me look like a kids' TV presenter.
That's not very original. There's loads of them.
Yeah, fair play. I did diss you, but
The mom
Be
has
like,
boarded the roast train. Hello.
Are you mother to all these kids?
Only 4.
That's still a lot.
you just found the rest. Yeah.
Pied Piper.
But yeah, fair play. I didn't make my own shoes. I don't have like a child to make it for me.
Not yet, you don't.
Yeah.
Do you want to win a prize? A day in a Build-A-Bear shoe factory.
A bear shoe.
A bear shoe.
It's a sandal.
That's funny. Do you think this audience thinks they're original? Yes or no?
I do think that they went for original because going by their boring palette, I think they thought that was another flavour option.
You go to Nando's, I just have chicken breast original.
Original.
No, easy on the flavour. Yeah, nice. So you're all saying yes. Well, let's see what the answer is. Does this audience think they're original? By a large margin, they think they're original. So you all get a point. Good.
I should get 2 because I said it first.
All right.
That sounds fair.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I'm bridging the wage gap right now. So, thank you.
Katheryn gets 2 points for
There it
everyone
goes.
from now on.
What is
You
it?
get 2 points for everyone from now
I
on.
think so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, that doesn't make sense because there's a wage gap, so I'd like 3 if she's getting 2.
Yeah, all right.
Cool.
And you've got nicer women's hair than she has.
I want to point out, Ollie paid to get
shut up!
highlights.
Shut up!
He paid to get highlights.
Let's see what happened, right? Every time I... Shut up!
Great highlights.
Every time I've ever gone to the hairdressers, I've left looking like a butch lesbian. So this time I paid £130.
They saw you coming, my friend.
I'm doing better at comedy than I seem. Right, so I did. I splurged, right? And what they didn't do was splurge back. What happened was, I said, do what you want. I've said, no decision I've ever made has resulted in me being cooler, so I'm going to have to trust your judgment, right? And the thing is, I made the judgment that they could judge that I was cool, and that's the issue. I'm not, right? So then I come out, and she has just aged my head. I just look like a 4-year-old man. I'm playing age 28, if there's any casting producers. Furious. And she didn't cut it right.
So I think I have nicer women's hair than he does, right?
Yeah, I got nicer tits. So,
Fair. Honestly, look at them. They're bouncing without even moving.
my eyes are up here. So,
It's a lesbian Hitler. That's what it is.
explain that joke now.
He's a very naughty man.
You talking about my tits? You asked what you said, yeah. What were you thinking about when we were talking about that? Lesbians.
Happy lesbians. What did you say next? Doesn't matter. I mean,
So what? Good. Okay. Well, now let's move on. I would say to my favourite round of the show. This round is called We Want Answers. We've asked this audience to pick some questions to ask the panelists. These panelists genuinely don't see the questions before. Their job is to give you the answer that they think you want. If you pass that sentence correctly, it makes sense. So let's have a look at the first question we're asking today's panelists. We are going to get a secondary monitor imminently. Until then, this show is now entitled Comedians Strain Their Necks. It's like we're on the M5, but something awful happening on the hard shoulder. So we'd like your ideas for either a better name for a cold sore, a chant that most people would join in with, or the quickest way to end a meeting the Ross's audience picked, and today's audience has picked a chant that most people would join in with. So we're looking for a catchy chant. Based on what you know about this audience, Alex, a catchy chant, please.
biscuits, 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 biscuits. You're staring at me, so I've never seen anyone this happy in my entire life. There's less children here than I thought.
Can I get some?
You want my
I say this in the nicest possible way. They're in my car outside. Sorry?
Is that where the pens came from too?
The pens came from that. Yeah, they're my pens.
Oh.
Biscuits, 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 biscuits.
Yeah, I'll go for a bucket of biscuits a day at the fringe, so what? I've not had these before. They're half coated, which sounds like a slur. I thought we voted them out! two shows after this. Your money's well worth. Listen.
I'll pay for some proper highlights.
Eat them. I will be sick. Yeah. Do you think I'm motivated by money? I'm obviously, here. So, would you like a biscuit?
This kid wanted a biscuit.
And you're rude to my friends.
You've got friends.
What?
You've got friends.
Step him up! Get out! Get out! This is a license to premises. Am I going to get any of these biscuits?
Maybe you had friends you liked all,
Thing is, right,
I've got loads of friends, actually.
I'm a professional comedian, right? And I MC gigs, I've done just the time in Birmingham, New Year's Eve. I handle all this. I don't know what the rules are now. I don't know if I'm allowed to use my skills to absolutely destroy you. Which I will.
Come on, Ollie. Ruin the cunt. Do this.
And that's fine. Good. All right. So, Al, your charm was biscuits. And it, oh, thank you.
What a legend.
Empty. That's funny. Do you know what's going to happen, right? And then this is part of the free festival. We only get paid for this show. People donate. I'm literally going to wrestle your mother to the ground.
When it was first time, she got 4
She's
kids.
going to have to call her credit card provider to increase the contactless limit because.
I need a credit card. They're spent already.
Well, I'll have to keep one hostage.
That one.
No, I want one of the fit ones. So. This point is getting cancelled like the second show of the run, isn't it?
Day one of the fridge.
What?
Day one.
Day one. So what? Got all this on camera, every boys? Yeah. All right. So, gonna be formatting those drives.
Not for the first time. Interesting euphemism.
Okay, Al, that was your chart. Katheryn, what's yours?
What's your name? Thomas.
Where we learn that actually bullying is mean.
Ollie has no friends.
Ollie has no friends. Ollie has no friends. Ollie has no friends. Unless he hates them.
Yeah, let's try a new chant, shall we? Should we try We Love Ollie? Quite got the momentum I was hoping for. Doesn't roll off the tongue, clearly. Okay.
I see why bullies do it. This is fucking wicked. I feel so powerful.
That is true. If you've got low self-esteem, you can bully your way to having higher self-esteem. You taking notes? Right. I think Katheryn, you probably won the point for that one.
2 points.
Oh yeah, 2 points. Next question. We're going to have to do this one quickly. Mrs. Bennett, we're going to go with you first. Either have you hidden anything recently? What's the worst house you've been in? Look at the comedian's faces. They do not get these questions before. Or what was your last victory? We've asked somebody to pick.
Actually, we've got a write-in.
Oh, what's the write-in? What's a joke you can't tell in a room half full of I know it's not my joke, it's Leo Curtis's joke.
Oh, definitely don't do it then.
I recently went for a pedicure. It didn't work, I'm still attracted to them.
Don't give me that look, yeah? Look at that, this is a TV, I can see you back, right? I'm not saying I approve of the joke, I'm just saying that is the answer to the question that we've been asked. I'm fulfilling my role. But you sing very well. That's the kind of hot reaction we're looking for here and not my audience. What's your answer?
Sean McLaughlin joke.
Go on.
Myself and my wife are actually expecting a child to make some pretty serious accusations against me.
Good. Yes, Katheryn.
I'm picking between two, but I think I'll go with the lesser of the two.
No, go for the worst one.
Oh,
Do it.
I have the approval of everyone in the audience to say. Okay, all right. This is not my joke. This is a New York comic named Chloe LeBranch. Here it goes. Okay. I'm sweating in places.
The thing is, I've seen your stand-up, so I'm really thinking, what does Katheryn think is an inappropriate?
Yeah. And also, if you are sweating, you're not welcome in my fan club anymore.
Okay, here we go. I'm sorry.
Very
right.
subtle callback, but those that appreciate it, appreciate it. I'm not even going to repeat that, just crack on.
All right, okay. I got the approval of everybody, right? Okay, all right.
Not your parents.
So, all right, Chloe LeBranch's joke. Here it goes. I'm going to close my eyes as I say it. So, the other night, this guy, he was raping me.
Right here.
But then,
This can't go on TikTok.
but then I looked up and I saw the Yale diploma on his wall, and I was like, nah, he's just fucking me.
So that is an inappropriate joke. So
I had approval. Everybody approved of that before I said it.
Not knowing that this could happen, we asked you all not to swear too much, and we said to the parents, well, the parent of all these, not all these children. We said, oh, we'll try our best. We said, we can't guarantee anything. Nothing in life is guaranteed. I reckon we could have made a promise to not include...
Going with the flow.
It's called going with the flow. You are an awful parent. I'm sorry to say it. I wish I had a mum like you, really.
I did, so.
She's joking, she doesn't know who her mum is.
What are you saying?
Did you already follow that? Because comedy, it usually escalates.
Yes, please.
I can give you my other one.
Yeah, please.
He's standing up, he's committing.
Oh shit, yeah. So I just
Shit. Apologise for that.
it's from Peter Ryan O'Connell, not Katheryn.
You know, normally we credit jokes to other comedians as a professional courtesy. Now we're doing it to limit liability.
Oh yeah, we just blame it on whoever. Yeah, okay. Who do I hate?
Tell me about Darius Davis's joke.
So I just got out of an abusive relationship. Boy, are my arms tired. Not my words. The words of Stephen King. Please don't say that online.
For some reason, I gave that one to him. I just want everyone to know.
You all get the points. Okay. Moving on. Final question. This one is our speed round. It's the first person to get a big laugh that gets the points. We're gonna. The audience has chosen either what you do for a living, this is delicious, what's in it, or would you like a dance? This audience has picked. This is delicious. What's in it? The first person to get a big laugh gets the point. This is delicious. What's in it?
Cheers. It's not big, it's quick.
This is delicious. What's in it?
Lemon and fucking herb.
Potty mouth. This is delicious. What's in it?
Kids.
Katheryn gets 2 points. All right, good. Now we are moving on to the final round. We're moving on to the final round of the show now. Katheryn, you are well in the lead. This round is called Give Them What They Want. We're going to ask you to get your phones back out. That's what the title means. So if you've not got your phone out before, this is your chance. We're going to ask you to do 2 very important things. The first is you're going to pick your favourite comedian. Which comedian would you not like us to hand their details to the local constabulary? The second thing we're going to ask you to do is to choose from one of our fiendish stand-up challenges. If you need the QR code again to get back on the app, Stephen's going to put it on the screen for you right now.
Am I?
Yeah, you. I think you hit Q. On the keyboard.
Oh, I do, don't I? It's been a long time.
I know, it's been a year. So, while this is happening, would you like to see more from these people? Yeah. In that case, Alex. I'm going to pick up a new nickname. When is it, please?
I'm on every day, 7:30 in the Mash House. I'm doing 45 minutes of. I got nominated for an award, won awards for jokes and stuff like that. Despite tonight when you all vote for somebody else. But yeah, 7:30 Mash House every day. Hopefully I'll see you there.
Woo! Great. Would you like to promote your show?
I've got 3 shows.
Jesus.
So here we go. Yeah, the gift that keeps on giving. The first one is called Married at First Fight. It's a split bill between me and my husband. We each do a comedy set, and then you decide who's the funniest, and we maybe or not get divorced. Very exciting. My next show is You Girl, You Nasty. I hope to see all the kids there. It's delivering on a lot of what I've done today. And the final show, give me a cheer if you love women. Woo! That wasn't everybody. I was going to point out, but it's called Filthy Funny Females. It's an all-female lineup that I'm emceeing at 9:30 p.m. at the Three Sisters. Different lineup every night of international female acts at the Fringe. So check it out.
No time for that, sorry, mate. So, actually, there isn't. So, my show is. I do that as well. This one I don't.
My show is Alexander Bennett. I Can't Stand the Man Myself, which is on at 9 p.m. at the Gilder Balloon Pat House. Don't come if you're a child, which is good advice, however you interpret it.
Take a little sip of victory then. You already are a nasty little bit. I've got a show, it's, I don't know what to tell you. Should I tell you that it's the... Shut up. Do I tell you it's the Edinburgh Evening Standards Top 16 pick? Do I tell you it's a British Comedy Guide Top pick? I don't know what.
There's no need to lie.
Already tired of hearing.
I am gonna absolutely fucking bleed you now.
Tonight when he's trying to sleep and it's very quiet and all he has is himself, you're going to be the only thing he can think about.
Because you're in his bed.
Yeah, they're employing. I might go with kids. So, my show is at 6:15, no, 6:25 today, prime time. It's a show about all the bad gigs I've done as 10 years as a stand-up comedian. I might have time to write about this one before we start. But it's genuine, it's a good, funny show. You'll leave feeling happy at the end. I don't have many flyers left, so like maybe take a picture of it all. Also, before we move into the final round, I think a lot of you know how the food festival works. No one pays us to do this. You can see we've got me, Stephen, there's a team of 3 of us that work really hard to put on the show. We pay our acts, we pay a fair wage to everybody. The reason we do that is every year we're asked by a paid venue to take the show to them. We've worked out we'd have to charge £16 a ticket to do that, and that means that stuff like this doesn't happen, right? You wouldn't join, so like we like being here, but we can only do it if the people that can pay. So it's an awkward thing to ask for, but if you've enjoyed the show, and we've been laughing from the beginning to the end, please pay for the show. Obviously, we're not going to ask for £16 each, that's what we're here for. Our costs are lower. We're going to ask for £8 each. If you can afford £8, then pay it. It's basically the price we're paying these days. If you can't afford £8, that's fine. Pay a fine for it. If you genuinely cannot afford £5, you don't need to feel guilty. That's why we do it. Okay? But please, even anything you can do, just £5 just for 2 of you, that's equally great. We've got a QR code as well, so you can just do it through your Apple Pay now. It's pretty cool.
Also, that's a good way of lying about it. You can say, oh yeah, I scanned, and then you can steal comedy. So, anyway, so that's how that works. We'll have a bucket at the end. Thank you very much for supporting the way we do this crowdfunding model. So, let's find out what this audience has picked today.
We've also got one rating.
Oh, nice. So, well, where's that? Oh, I see. Right. So, the stand-up. But that's only got 1 point. We ought to award that. Let's give that 5 points. Right. I'm not getting angry messages from the flyer. Right, so.
I'm not working for a paedophile.
Listen, if you all bought tickets, I could fire them. Is that a good incentive to buy tickets? So, the way this works is you get the number of points for the challenge you do. Katheryn, you're in the lead, so you're going to go last. Who has the fewest points? Okay, it's Mr. Kitson. So, Alex, which didn't like you? Which challenge would you like to do?
I would like to compliment the front row. Because
Do it! Okay, you can do it, right? As long as you use the word sexy at least twice.
As a very sexy comedian, I've played some very sexy gigs. And this has not been that. Cameron, make sure you get that. These kids are fucking epic. These kids are fucking epic. You'd be great. You're going to be the fiercest comedy critic in the world.
Are you Steve Bennett's secret love joke? It's a joke for them.
Steve Bennett's never had sex.
No, it has. How do you think I got 3.5 stars?
and these two, I don't know if you know what's been going on, but yeah. But also when there was that little bit depressing thing, it's like, oh, you like I can't remember what the question was right at the start. It was like a sort of slightly depressing answer, and you went nodded like really sagely. And I thought that was an incredible moment to see from someone who looks. Are you? How old are you? 9. You're way too jaded. I like that.
Nice. I think he gets the points. 8 points for Al. Very good.
Well, you didn't compliment the only adults in the room.
What type?
Do you want a compliment? You want a compliment, right?
I think you're really lovely. I really like your glass. I like the energy you brought. Because quite often in comedy crowds like this, people can be like a little bit hard to get on board sometimes. You really brought the energy. You're really fantastic. I hope you have a really good rest of your friendship.
That's really inappropriate flirting in front of your children.
How old are you? 22. That's right. I was so hoping you'd be like 16.
You were hoping she'd be 16.
Do you want to do one of these funny quotes?
We've had a fabulous time. We hope it never ends. The thing we've learned is that Ollie Horn has no friends. Tell people about the show. Spread the word for miles and miles. Just don't let them know it's hosted by paedophiles. I've got CDs to sell. It's some pretty gross giant stuff.
That was something musical. He gets the points. So Katheryn, in order to win the show, you get just
My
one.
favourite numbers.
One point.
This is God telling us to call the police. Right, Katheryn, you can win the show with 1 point.
Okay, all right, then I'll pick lead the crowd in a guided
Scream at the
meditation.
children, you dumb
No, I've
bitch.
already screamed at the children. I feel like. I know. Lead the crowd in guided meditation. Let's end on a
This
high
is to
note.
win the show.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so everybody close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay. Now breathe in. Breathe out.
Just to be clear, I know your eyes were closed. I wasn't anywhere near you.
Those are the lungs of someone who is not making it to their teenage years.
Okay.
That's what they all say.
Okay, so let's try this again. So close your eyes, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and now forgive your dad. That's it. You can't do it.
I am not surprised.
Neither can I.
Does Katheryn get the points?
Double points.
I get double points.
A round of applause for Katheryn. Guys, I was going to say, although with this rehearsal, we managed to rehearse about 11 o'clock today, I think you all remembered your lines. Incredible stuff. Guys, this has been Not My Audience. Let's give a big round of applause for our incredible contestants. Please be sure to check out all of their shows. As I said, my show is at 6:25. Because we are so happy with people who pay for the show, everyone that pays for the show gets a sticker, which is great. And that's just a way of us letting the authorities know.